Hello, and welcome to the Eyewitness Report Show, where your concerns are brought to light. So, I get this message. But where to visit? Chosen from the pool is a city with an ancient story. Here's some information about it. So do you have an idea of where I'm talking about? You must. It's the city of Ibadan in Oyo State, southwest Nigeria. The dimension of the show is one that goes beyond just looking for faults all the time, but it also goes in search of the beauty of where you are. And this episode will attempt to expose the splendor of Ibadan. Now let's see what the city has in store for us. The popular brown rooftops of Ibadan. A scenery that is surprisingly attractive. Birds converge to discuss the day's flight plan. Moving around the city is peaceful. As a newcomer, getting around will need some help, and this traffic warden is kind enough to oblige. And the people exude pleasantness. The lush green trees add to the refreshing atmosphere. The statues and sculptures the city is graced with show a connection to culture, agriculture, and warfare. And its claim to be an agricultural hub is verified. One of the most popular landmarks is Mapo Hall. Mapo Hall is the colonial-style city hall, perched on top of Mapo Hill, the center of the city. It was designed and constructed by engineer Robert Taffy Jones in 1925 and commissioned by Captain Ross in 1929. For seekers of relaxation, this park and its lake provide the needed atmosphere to set the right mood. The land is indeed green, which makes the air crisp. A delight for these hundreds of thousands of bats. And love is certainly in the air, or in this case, on water.
As we all know, Lagos is a commercial nerve of the country. Traffic-wise and population-wise, it's bigger than Oyo State, Ibadan, as we're saying. I was born and brought up in Lagos. Lagos used to be a lot of fun, and it's a great thing seeing that Ibadan, Oyo State capital, is also moving close to the fun we used to have in Lagos.
Actually, I'm new here. I'm spending like 4 months here now. Ibadan is a cool place. Ibadan is a cool place. It's nice. And being here today, I've had a lot of fun and I'm happy.
I'm in the mood for paddling, and it turns out to be fun. The park also has a zoo. We tried talking to these lions, but they appear to be camera shy. Lagos is known to be the business hub of Nigeria, and rightly so. But for business owner like Adara Ayade, a human resource manager, and Wale Adeniyi, a hotelier, the hustle and bustle is not for them, and Ibadan provides that great escape.
I started working in Lagos in 1990, okay? I was working in a consulting firm, then I now moved to a bank, one of the biggest banks. And in 1997, I was asked to come to Ibadan, to come and run the branch there. That was because the MD realized that I did my early education in Ibadan. Actually, I was born in Ibadan. So, yeah, coming to Ibadan to do that business, that banking business, initially when I was told, I felt like, where will I get the customers from, you know? Because Lagos is such a big place. Like, there are consumers, manufacturers, everything is there in Lagos. So I was quite concerned a bit, like, where will the market be in Ibadan? But I still came, and thank God, we were able to make a success out of coming to Ibadan. You know, there are businesses in Ibadan, just have to look. There are traders, and there are manufacturers, you know. Many people are considering coming to Ibadan to do business now. People who probably weren't doing business in Ibadan before, you know. And because if you think about it, Ibadan is a big city. Probably in terms of population, one of the top 5 biggest cities in Nigeria. So it's a place you really need to reckon with if you want to do good business in Nigeria. If you look at it, Lagos, yes, Lagos has a population of like 20 million or so, you know. So many people many manufacturers want to establish there because the market is there. There's no doubt about it. But if you think about it, in business, you have to grow your business no matter what. If you've met the needs of the 20 million, if you've thought you've met the needs of 20 million, then the next thing is to meet the needs of other people in other locations. And if you're thinking of stepping out of Lagos, I believe that Ibadan is probably the first place you want to consider in the western area. Lagos, of course, everybody is, you know, struggling and hustling and trying to get things and all that. You know, it's a fast lane environment. Ibadan, like you said, it's just a reserved area, you know. Population of perhaps 3 million, you know, and a large expanse of land. So we have more than enough space for us not to want to rush and hustle. And so when I came back to Ibadan, it was like, well, to me personally, it was like coming to identify with the place that identifies my character, my nature. And I'm not a person. So coming to Ibadan was more like I'm home.